ओके ओके. Hi everyone, this is RANA here. Welcome to our RANA SIR educational channel. Today I will talk on a topic whose name is quadratic equation. This is the chapter number 4 which belongs in class 10th mathematics, that is in NCERT pattern. Okay student, and also this chapter is also available in class 10 UP board also. Okay student, so procedure, that is concepts are same. So each and every student has to concentrate on this live video for getting knowledge of quadratic equation, how the factor of a quadratic equation can be done easily. Okay student, so you concentrate on this video from starting to end for getting good knowledge about this topic, and simultaneously you like this live video and also subscribe this educational channel, and also share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also improve their knowledge on this topic. And I am going to tell the topic name is quadratic equation. Okay student, so first of all I am going to explain its concept in detail, and then I will take numericals of quadratic equation, and then I will solve by using the concept of quadratic equation. Okay student, so I am going to also tell you have to follow some suggestion points, because that will enhance your life. That is, first point is that you have to take a notebook, and also you have to take 1 or 2 pens simultaneously, and then you have to sit at your location properly. Okay student, now further you have to watch this live video properly, and also you have to listen what I am telling you about the quadratic equation. You have to also concentrate on the language. Okay student, and also you have to write those informations which are displayed on the blackboard by me, and also you are understanding what I am telling you. So those information you have to write on your notebook properly. Okay student, so I am going to start this video positively. Okay student, so this is the class 10th mathematics, which is based on English medium, and also I will say that is NCERT pattern, and that is belongs to CBSE group. Okay student, and this chapter is also included in 10th class Hindi medium. Okay student, so both students can also learn it very easily. Only you have to sit at your location properly and positively, and you have to watch this live video properly. Okay student, if you will get any confusion or any doubt, so you comment and I will look your comment and positively I will reply. Okay, student. So this is the chapter number 4, whose name is quadratic equation. Okay, student. So in this case, I will write a quadratic equation in general form, and then I will use concept solution of a quadratic equation by factorization method. So here I will explain the topic number 2. So I will say that topic number 2 is the solution of a quadratic equation. Solution of a quadratic equation by factorization method. By factorization. Factorization method. Okay, student. So this concept I will use here for getting its knowledge. Okay, student. So here it is written that it is solution of a quadratic equation. It means that one quadratic equation will be given, and we have to find the roots of that quadratic equation. Okay, student. So that roots can be obtained with the help of factorization method. Okay, student. So it is very easy. We have to write a general quadratic equation, and after writing general quadratic equation, I will get some of the roots and also the product of the roots. It means that some of the roots that will be the coefficient of x, and also the product of the roots that will be the product of a into c, where a is the constant term that is known as in the quadratic equation, that will be the coefficient of x square, and c is the constant term. Okay, student. So I will apply it, and after applying we will get its value. Okay, student. So now further I am going to explain step 1, step 2, and so on, and then we will take one example and one numerical from the textbook, and I will solve, and then I will explain how the solution of the given question can be obtained. Okay, students. So further I am going to explain it. Here I will write in step 1. First of all, here I will write solution. After writing solution, then here I will write step 1. In step 1, I will write general equation of the quadratic equation, that is ax square bx plus c, which is equal to 0. But here I will say a cannot be 0 because a will be 0. So this quadratic equation will change in linear equation. So there is no need of quadratic equation. So therefore I am putting here one condition: a must not be 0. Okay, student. A must not be 0. Okay, student. So I have written here. Now here in first step I will assume that ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0, where a cannot be 0. Now in second step I will take the product of the two values. That is, I will say the product of a and c. I will take product of a and c, and after taking the product of a and c, I will take the factor, and also I will take product of a and c. That is, I will say that will be one root will be alpha and other root will be beta. Okay, student. Because this quadratic equation has two roots. One root is alpha and other root is beta. So I will say ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0, but a cannot be 0. So this quadratic equation will have two zeros value, means two roots. One root I am assuming that is alpha and other is beta. So here I will get the product of a into c. That product a into c I will get, and then after getting I will get its value as this. and then again I will say after taking it I will make a factor. That factor will be as b which is equal to, I will say b which is equal to sum of the products. Sum of the products I will say alpha into beta. Alpha into beta. This will be the coefficient of x, where b is also known as, that is coefficient of x. So coefficient of x which is equal to alpha plus beta. It means that alpha plus beta, one root is alpha and other root is beta. So here I will take the sum of two roots, that is alpha into beta. But here I will say the product of alpha into beta, that will be constant term divided by a. But here we have to take multiplication of these two values. A is the coefficient of x square and c is the constant term. So I will get its multiplication. After getting its multiplication, I will take the coefficient of x which is equal to alpha plus beta. So here from this information I will say one value is alpha and other value is beta. So I will take summation of these two values, that will be the coefficient of x. Okay student, so it is clear, I hope that. So according to this way I will solve. Okay student, now this step, this information I am going to explain with numerical data. Okay students, so if any quadratic equation is given, I will get the solution of that quadratic equation with the help of factorization method. With the help of factorization method, it means that one quadratic equation is given and we have to get the solution of that quadratic equation. So I will use the concept of factor method, that is factorization method. After using the concept of factorization method, and then we will find the solution of that quadratic equation. It means that I will take the multiplication of a into c and I will get a quantity and I will make the factor of both quantity such that, so I will take addition of both value. So after taking addition of both value, that will be the coefficient of x. That will be the coefficient of x. Okay student, so this concept I will use. After using this one, I will simplify. After simplifying, I will get its roots value. One will be alpha and other will be beta. Okay student, so this concept I am going to explain with the help of numerical. So now I am going to erase this one and I will take one numerical which is based on this topic, and then you will understand this concept very well with that example, that is with that numerical. So here I am going to write, find the root of the quadratic equation. Now here I am going to write question number 1. This is to require. Find the root. Find the roots of the quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Find the roots of the quadratic equation, that is written as x square minus 8x minus 20. Here I am writing minus 20 is equal to 0. Okay student, by factorization method. Here written, you have to get its root by factorization. Factorization method. Here I will get its root by factorization method. Okay students, I am going to solve this question. Find the roots of the quadratic equation, that is written here x square minus 8x minus 20 which is equal to 0 by factorization method. Okay student, so I will use that concept, that is the solution of a quadratic equation by factorization method. Okay, student. So first of all, I will write the given quadratic equation in standard form, and then I will use first concept, that is the I will get the product of A into C. A is the coefficient of x square, and also C is the constant term. So I will multiply. After multiplication, I will make it in two parts, and after multiplication I will get same value, that is A cross B, that is A into B. Okay, student. But after summation, that will be the coefficient of x. Okay, student. So if that multiplication and addition will satisfy, so after simplification I will get value, because here x has power 2, means it will, this variable has two value, one value will be alpha and other will be beta. It means that this quadratic equation will have two value. It means that this quadratic equation will intersect the x-axis at two different points. Therefore, we are getting two value of this quadratic equation. Okay, so it's because here the coefficient of x square is positive, so its curve will open upward direction. Okay, student. So the between minute I can say that this is the x-axis. This is the x-axis. I am writing here x-axis, and this will be y-axis. And if this curve I will draw, so that curve will like this. Okay, student. So that curve will like this. It means that one point, intersection point is here and other intersection point is here. It means that this quadratic equation has two roots. One will be alpha and other will be beta. Because randomly I have drawn it. Now after simplification, I will get its value, and that value will be a real value on the x-axis. Okay, students. Further, I am going to calculate it. Okay, students. Now further, I am going to see. Here the coefficient of x square is A. So here, first of all, here I will write solution. Now in the case of solution, I will say we have to get product of A into C. Here I will get product of A into C, because general quadratic equation, here I am going to write ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0, but A cannot be 0. Okay, student. Now A is the coefficient of x square. Now in the given particular quadratic equation, the coefficient of x square is 1. So here I am going to write 1. Now the constant term is minus 20, so I will write here minus 20. Now after multiplication, I will write here minus 20. So because here the power of x is 2, so I will make it in two factor, such that both value I will add, so I will get the coefficient of x. So I can write here 8 into a minus 8 into 3. So 8 3 is 24. So here 4 is available. So I will write here, I will make it in two parts. So multiplication. Here multiplication, I am going to say the question. There is written 20. So here I will change it. It will be 20. So I will say one is 5 and other will be 4. So after multiplication of 5 and also 4, it will be 20. So minus 20. So here minus sign is available. Here minus sign is available. Therefore I will subtract from. I will take 24. Minus sign is available. So I will take its multiplication. X square minus 8x minus 20, which is equal to 0. So product of A into C, that is 1 into minus 20, that is minus 20. I am going to check question. Question is correct or not. X square minus 8. This is 20. So I will say like this, other factor I will make. Here I will make other factor. So here I will say 20. So 20 I can write minus 10 into 2. I will say 10 into 2. So I will multiply 10 into 2, that will be 20. That will be 20, same 20. And here minus I will take, I will subtract. I will subtract, that is I will subtract from, I will subtract, yeah, that is I will add. Here minus sign is available, so I will subtract 10 from 2. That will be, I will take its magnitude. There is no issue. Here I will take magnitude. Here I will take magnitude. So it will be plus. So it will be plus 20. It will be plus 20. So that 20 can be written as 10 into 2, that will be 20. So one factor is 20. Now here minus sign is available, so I will subtract from 10 minus 8. That will be the coefficient of x. Okay, student. So this is the way to find the product of A into C. So here I have to take magnitude. This magnitude, that is this is the modular sign. This modular sign will give the positive value. So after multiplication in the modulus I have written minus 20, and after modulus I have written 20. And I have done two factor of 20, that one factor is 20, 10, and other factor is 2. So 10 is multiplied with 2, that will be 20. So, okay, so I have got two factor. Okay, student. So these two factor I will use here for getting the factor of this given quadratic equation. Okay, student. So these two value I will use here. Okay, student. So further I am going to erase this one. So I have got here, I have written 1 into x square, that is x square, and here I will write 10 minus 2 in the bracket, because one factor I have got 10 and other is 2, and here I will write x into x, and here given minus 20, which is equal to 0. Now further I will write here implied that here I will write x square. Here I will multiply x with 10 and also x with 2. So in the bracket I will write 10 into x, 10x, minus 2 into x, minus 2x, and bracket here I will close. Now further I will write minus 20, which is equal to 0. Okay, student. Further I will also simplify. After simplification I can write here x square minus, this minus sign is multiplied with this term and also with this term. So this 10x value has positive, so here positive and minus, multiplication of positive and minus, it will be minus 10x, and here minus is available and here minus is available, so multiplication of minus and minus, it will be plus 2x, and here minus 20 is available, so I will put here 0. Okay, student, I hope that you are doing it very well. Therefore I am saying you like this live video, and also you share this live videos, and also you subscribe this educational channel with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic. Topic name is quadratic equation. Okay, students. So this topic I am explaining in quadratic equation, solution of a quadratic equation by factorization method. So if any quadratic equation is given, how we have to get its solution? So first of all, we have to get product of A into C, and we will take magnitude of a into c, because here the coefficient of x square is 1 and the constant term is minus 20. After multiplication I have got in the model sign minus 20, so model sign make positive sign, so after models I will write here 20. So I will divide 20 into two parts, so that here minus sign is available, so from one term I will subtract to other term, so that will be the coefficient of x. So here I will subtract from 10, that will be 8. Here minus is available, that is coefficient of x is 8. So according to this way I have arranged this. After arranging, I will simplify. After simplifying, I will get the factor of this given quadratic equation, and further I will use the concept, and after using the concept I will get the value of x. So here, because the value of x is 2, so I will get the value of x same 2. It means that both point lie on the x-axis, and both point will intersect the x-axis at a certain point. So what will be the point of intersection? Because on the x-axis all coordinate of y will be 0. So I will get the value of x. So these 2 points I can write 0. Okay, students. So further I am going to resolve this. Now above data I am going to erase. After erasing below data I will simplify. So here I am going to write imply that. Here I am going to write x square. Now in the place of 10x I can write 10 into x plus here 2x is written, so I will write here 2x, and 20 can be written as 10 into 20, which is 10 into 2. This is equal to 0, because 20 I can arrange like this 10 into. Okay, students. Now further here in this term I am going to take x common. So in this term I will get x, and in this term I will get 10. Plus here 10 plus sign is available, I will put here plus sign. Now 2 is available here, and also 2 is available here in second term. So I will take 2 common. So here x will be present, and here 10 will be present. So will be presented. Now here I will put 0. Okay, students. So below data I am going to erase for further calculation. Again you concentrate on this statement, and you say x minus 10 and x minus 10 both are common in this equation, because in both terms x minus 10 is available. So I will take common x minus 10. Now in first term I will get the value of x, and in second term I will get value 2, which is equal to 0. Okay, student, you concentrate on here, because this term will be 0 or this term will be 0. So after making 0, I will get the value of x, and that value of x will be on the x-axis, and I will say on that point this given curve is intersecting. Okay, student. So I can get the coordinate point of curve with x-axis. Okay, student. Further I am going to resolve it. Okay, students. So further I am going to erase above data. After erasing, I will simplify the information. So this term can be 0, this term can be 0, or I can say this term can be 0. Okay, student. So there is 2 steps. So here I will say if x minus 10, which is equal to 0. So I will say x is equal to 10. So I have got one value, x is equal to 10. Now this term will be 0. In other step, I will say if x plus 2, which is equal to 0. So I will say x is equal to minus 2. So I have got the 2 values of the given particular quadratic equation. One value is 10 and other value is minus 2. So this quadratic equation, this curve, this particular curve, according to this value I will update. Okay, student. So further I am going to erase this one, and now I will generalize here x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to also 10. It means that One is x1 and other will be x2. Okay, student. Now this curve I am going to update here. After updating, you will know very well how curve can be drawn on the x-axis and the y-axis. X-axis, this is the x-axis, and this is the y-axis. This is the y-axis. Now this minus 2 is available, so this will be minus 1, and this will be minus 2, this will be minus 3. Similarly, I will say 1, 2, 3, and so on. I will say 10. Okay, student. So now this quadratic equation has means fx. I will say fx, which is equal to x square minus 8x minus 20. Okay, student, because this quadratic equation, in this quadratic equation, the value of x square is positive, and if the value of x square is positive, it means that that curve will open upward. So one curve will go like this, and other curve will go like this. Okay, student. So according to this way, I can say. So this will be the required quadratic equation. Its coordinate point will be, this is the point of intersection. I will say 10 comma 0, because on the x-axis the value of y will be always 0. So here I will also say this will be minus 2 comma 0. So on the x-axis I have got 2 point. One point I am going to say point A, and other point I am going to say B. Okay, student. Therefore, given particular quadratic equation has two solutions. One solution is x1 is equal to minus 2, and other solution is x2 is equal to 10. And these two values are already like on the x-axis. This is the minus 2, and this is the plus 10. Okay, student. So according to this way, solution of a quadratic equation can be solved by factorization method. So this method is very easy. You have to only concentrate on the topic how you have to get its factor, because it one time you can understand. So number of many quadratic equation you can easily solve. Okay, student. So if any quadratic equation is given, so you have to do factor. But in first step you have to get the product of a into c, and then you have to get the magnitude of a into c. After taking magnitude of a into c, and then because here x has power 2, so you have to 2 in 2 factor, such that here plus is available, so you have to add both value. After adding, you have to get the coefficient of x. Okay, student. If minus is available, so after subtraction you have to get the coefficient of x. So these two information you have to follow. After following, you will solve by this procedure, so you will get the factor of the given quadratic equation, and that quadratic equation you can easily draw on the x and y axis, because if you want to get the value of y, it means that on the y axis always x is 0. So you put here x is equal to 0. So this curve will cut on the y axis at minus 20 comma 0. So this coordinate point you can write minus 20 comma 0. It means that you have to put the value of x which is equal to 0. It means that this on the y-axis, this intersection point will be minus 20 comma 0. Here you can write like this, minus 0 comma minus 20, because first x, the value of x is written, and second is the value of y is written. When in the given quadratic equation, if you will put the value of x which is equal to 0, then you will find the value of y which is equal to minus 20. So on this point, the coordinate will be 0 minus 20, and the coordinate of point A is minus 2 comma 0, because on the x-axis always y will be 0. So here will be 10, x, the value of x is 10 and the value of y is 0. Okay student, so you have to know it very well. Okay student, so according to this way the solution of the given question you can easily solve. So I have solved it. Okay student, so you properly write it. You will have any confusion, any doubt, any query, so you ask me to comment, and I will see your comments, so I will reply first to that. Okay student, now further I am going to take another question which is based on this topic, and then I will also put factor, and we will use same concept, which I use same concept. After using same concept, we will get same factors of the given quadratic equation. So that particular quadratic equation I am going to take from the textbook. Okay student, so further I am going to erase this. Okay student, now I am going to take second question from this chapter, which is based on this topic. Now again I am going to write solve the given quadratic equation. Solve the given quadratic equation. Here I am going to take question number 2. Solve the given quadratic equation. Quadratic equation written below. Written below. That is 4 root 3 into x square minus that is plus 5x minus 2 root 3, which is equal to 0. Which is equal to 0. Solve the given quadratic equation written below by factorization method. By the factorization method. By factorization method. Okay student, so you concentrate on this question. Now one particular quadratic equation is given. Now you have to get the root of this quadratic equation, that is root is the solution of this quadratic equation, and condition is given. You have to solve it by factorization method. So you have to use the concept of factorization method, how you have to get its factor. So first of all you have to write the given quadratic equation, and then you have to also write the general quadratic equation, and then you have to get the value of magnitude of a into c, and after getting the magnitude of a into c, and then you have to make that number into factors, and after written constant term, if there will be minus, so after subtraction the coefficient of your x will be there. If there will be plus, so after subtraction the, if there will be plus, so after addition the coefficient of x will be there. So if you will arrange like this, after arranging and you will simplify, after simplifying you will get the solution of that particular quadratic equation. Okay student, so further I am going to solve it. You concentrate on this video positively. Okay student, so I am going to write here 4 root 3 x square plus 5x. Now here 2 root 3 is given, which is equal to 0. Now here I am going to write the general quadratic equation, that is ax square. Here I am writing ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. This is the general quadratic equation, and you have to remember it here. Now further here you have to get product. Here PUCT, product of A into C. You have to get, and you have to also take its modulus value. Now I am going to take it right here. Here the value of A is 4, 3 into. Here I am going to write the constant term, that is 2 root 3. So after multiply here I will say in the modulus plus and minus, it will be minus. Now 4 into 2, 8. I will write 8, and root 3 into root 3. You are knowing very well root 3 into root 3, that will be 3. In previous chapter already I have discussed on this topic. Okay student, so I will say the main 8 3 are 24. So here I will write 24. So after modulus I will write here 24. Okay student, it is clear. So here I have written 24. Now further I will take the factor of 24 in two part, and here minus sign is available. So after subtraction of from one part, from one numbers to another number, that will be the coefficient of x. Now here now 24 is available. So I will say one factor will be 8 and other factor will be 3. So after multiplication of 8 and 3, that will be 24. Now I will subtract, here minus sign is available, so I will subtract 8 minus 3, that will be 5. Okay student, so I have to arrange like this, 8 into 3, and when I will take subtraction from 8 minus 3, that will be 8 and 3, that is 8 minus 3, that will be 5. So that is the coefficient of x. It means that it is okay. Now I will follow this step, and after following this step, and we will simplify. After simplify, I will get two value of x, and those two value I will say the roots of the given quadratic equation. Okay student, I can also draw this diagram for student. Okay student, after getting the roots of this quadratic equation, further I will also draw its diagram. That is, diagram is its curve. Okay student, so further I am going to erase this one, because here already I have arranged one will be 8 and another will be 3. So multiplication of 8 and 3, that will be 24. Here 24 is available. Okay student, so further I am going to erase unwanted data, and then I will solve it properly. Okay student, because here I have to arrange for further calculation. So now here I am going to write that now 4 root 3 x square, and in the place of 5 I will write 8 minus 3, and then I will put here x. Now here minus 2 root 3 is available, so I will put here minus 2 root 3. Okay student, further I am going to simplify it. Here I will write 4 into root 3 into x square. Now here I will multiply x with 8 and also x with 3. After multiplication I will write here x with 8 minus 3 into x, and then I will put here minus 2 root 3. Here minus 2 root 3, that is equal to 0. Okay student, again I will remove this bracket, and with plus sign I will multiply this square. Okay student, so after if I will multiply plus sign, there will be 0. So here I will write 4 root 3 into x square, plus here I will write 8 into x minus 3x minus, here I will write minus 2 root 3, which is equal to 0. Okay student, so further I will take common. So further I will take common, so I will arrange some term. Okay student, so here we have to take root 3 common, so there will be 4. So further here I am going to take common, that is 4x. I will take common here 4x. Okay, student. In this term I will take common, and also in this term I will take further common. Okay, student. So every data I am going to erase for further calculation. Okay, student. So these data I am erasing. Now here I will write imply that here I am going to write like this: 4 into root 3 x square, and here I will write 4 into, here I will write 2 into 4x. Now here minus sign is available, so I will put here in the place of 3. In the place of 3, I can write root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3, here x is available, so I will put there yes. Now here minus 2 root 3 is available, so I will put minus 2 root 3. Okay, student. So further I am going to take 4, and here I will take from this term, and 4x I will take common, and here I am going to take minus 3 common, minus root 3 common I will take. So here further I will write 4x common, here will be 3 into x, and here will be 2. Okay, student. Now in this term I will take minus common root 3. So in the bracket here I will put write root 3 into x, and here will be plus 2, because minus sign is already I have taken common. Okay, student. So after this I have to write like this. Okay, student. Now in both terms I am taking I am looking root 3x plus 2, root 3x plus 2, again I am going to take common. Okay, student. Further I am going to erase this one. After erasing I will write like this: root 3 into x plus 2, in other bracket I will write here 4x minus root 3, 4x minus root 3, which is equal to 0. Okay, student. So with quadratic equation I have done factorization with the help of the given information, that is the solution of the quadratic equation by factorization method. I have used that concept here. After using, I have got its factor. Now further, if this term will be 0, here I will write if this term will be 0, in other words we can say that this term can be 0. So after making 0, we will get the value of x in this case also, and we can also get the value of x from here. So after getting the value of x in this expression, we will draw its curve also on the x and y plane. Okay, student. So paper that I am going to erase, after erasing I will get its value. Okay, student. So you concentrate on this video positively and bring your negative out. So you ask with roommate. Okay, student. Positively I will reply. So here I can write root 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. If in condition 1 I will write root 3 into x plus 2, which is equal to 0. So I will write root 3 x, which is equal to minus 2. So after writing it, x is equal to minus 2 divided by root 3. So here one value of x I have got. X is equal to minus 2 divided by root 3. Now here I will write 4x minus root 3, which is equal to 0. So I will write 4x which is equal to root 3, and then I will write x is equal to root 3 divided by 4. Okay, student. So on the x-axis there will be 2 points, and both points will be like this. I will say x1 which is equal to minus 2 divided by root 3. Okay, student. And other is x2, other root is x2, that will be root 3 divided by 4. Okay, student. So further, both roots I have written at one place. So this is the solution of the given particular quadratic equation. That particular quadratic equation is as 4 root 3 x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3 which is equal to 0. I have solved by using the concept of equalization method. Now further I am going to also draw its curve. Okay students, now I will draw a line which is vertical on the x-axis and the intersection between these two lines make angle 90 degree. Okay student, so one axis which is parallel to the ground axis, I will say that is the x-axis. Here I am going to write x-axis, and one axis which is perpendicular on that x-axis, that curve I will say that is the y-axis. Now one root is minus, it means and that quadratic equation has the coefficient of x square is positive, means this is a parabola which will open upward direction. So one value is minus, I am going to say suppose that value, and that value is written as minus 2. Here I am going to write that is minus 2 divided by root 3, and the coordinate of y will be 0. So with the arrow I am going to write like this. Okay student, and other value is positive, that is available in this form. I can say that root 3 divided by 4. So it will be positive. It means that suppose that value will lie here. So I will say root 3 divided by 4, the coordinate of this point. So the value of y will be 0, because on the x-axis the value of y will be always 0, and on the y-axis I will say the value of x is always 0. Okay student, now this quadratic equation will open upward. Now it will cut the y-axis at the point. Here I will put the value of x is equal to 0. So this term will be 0 and this term will be 0. Its value will be this. It means that 1.7 means 1.1 by 2. It means it will cut like at this point. So that curve will move like this. That curve will move like this, and this value I will say. This value I will say on the y-axis, x will be always 0, and the value of y, that will be 2 root 3. That will be 2 root 3. So this is the curve. I am going to write its curve name, that is 4 root 3 x square plus here 5x is available. So I will here 5x minus 3 minus 2 root 3 is available. So I will write here minus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. So this is the particular quadratic equation I have written here. After getting the two roots on the x-axis, one root is minus 2 divided by root 3 and other root is root 3 divided by 4, and this curve will cut the x-axis y-axis. So the coordinate in the value of y, x will be 0, so this term will be 0, and also this term will be 0, so this term I will get. So here the value of x will be 0 and the value of y will be minus 2 root 3 I have written. Okay student, so this is a particular parabola, and which is lie in first, second, third and fourth all quadrant. Okay student, so this is not vertex, only this curve is cutting here, intersecting at the point. I am going to say this is the point A and this is the point B, and this point will be C. Okay student, so this is not vertex. So vertex point I can also calculate, but we in the question only you have to get solution of this quadratic equation with the help of factorization method. Here I have already written. We have to get factor of the given particular quadratic equation. I have used the concept of how we have to get factor. After getting factor, I have got x2 value, 1 value is x equation is equal to minus 2 divided by root 3 and other is 2 which is equal to root 3 divided by 4. So according to this way, any quadratic equation is given, so you can easily get the factor of that quadratic equation by using this concept. Okay student, so if on any point you are getting good knowledge, so you like this live video and also you share this live video and also you subscribe this live channel with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can improve their knowledge on this topic, and topic may be quadratic equation. Okay student, so on the same time, that is tomorrow, I will meet with you. That is time is 10 past 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. 8 p.m. or 15 minute 15 minutes past to 8 p.m. or 30 minutes past to 8 p.m. So time can be extended, but we have to start at 10 past to 7 p.m. daily. Okay student, so in previous classes I have already explained about the real number and also polynomial and then pair of straight line, and after pair of straight line, next chapter, that is chapter number 4, I am explaining about the coordinate equation. Okay student, if you will have any doubt, so you ask with comment and possibly I will reply your question, solution of your question. Okay student, so according to this way, I can say thank you for watching and proper listening and also writing on your diary, that is also writing your notebook properly for further revision. Okay student, so always I will be present live, that is 10 past to 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay student, so on the same time I will meet with you tomorrow. Okay student, bye, thank you.